The Miami Dolphins are a team that is going to be good this year, and not a lot of people are talking about them. And yes, they missed out on Dalvin Cook, but I'm here to show you three running backs that are still available out there that could be really good. Sorry about the background here, doing some things, changing some things up. We'll get that all squared away. Don't worry about that. If you're new to our channel, we make videos for teams that don't get the love nationally like they should. The Miami Dolphins are one of those teams. They're going to be good. They've got the quarterback. They've got some pieces. AFC's tough, but this is a team that is on the rise, and I do think they need a running back. And remember when I show you this list of three running backs still available that you could go after, it's a 1-year deal. That's it. And we'll figure out the running back position next year or whatever, right? This is just a 1-year, need a guy to come in and just, again, catch lightning in a bottle a little bit and just be a 1-year guy for the Miami Dolphins to kind of round out this roster. Because again, if you look at the Miami Dolphins roster, Tua's good, Tyreek Hill, Waddle. We've done a lot of. I mean, even Mostert's fine, right? He's really fast. We did a video on this about how Miami Dolphins are a fast team. It's what everybody wants. I mean, seriously though, if you've ever played, if you play Madden, what do you want? You want like speed kills. It absolutely does. So that's what the Miami Dolphins are going to go for. You got Mike McDonald, who's going to be able to make things happen offensively for you, create space, offensive line's good, right? But doesn't it feel like there's just a running back could go in here, kind of slide in and just be another piece that they need? Because Christian Wilkins, love him. David Long Jr., Bradley Chubb, there's pieces defensively, offensively. So let's take a look at the running backs that are available that you could go for. And by the way, let me know in the comments your all-time favorite Miami Dolphins player. I mean, don't just give me Dan Marino. Give me something. Give me a little something. Give me something sneaky that I'm not thinking of in the comments below. Your all-time favorite Miami Dolphins player, probably one that, started you on the team, started you liking the Miami Dolphins. I love it. Again, Detroit Lions fans. So my age, Barry Sanders was like in his prime. So that's a hard one to not go with. I know I want to give you a sneaky one, but I can't because it's just Barry Sanders all day. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Here are the running backs that are still available that maybe you didn't realize were out there. So number one is, let me get to it, Rex Burkhead. Now he's 33 years old. Now this guy is they say right here, he's going to be a utility type back. He's not your every down back. He's not a guy that's just going to be grinding it out there. He can catch a lot of balls. He had career high 37 receptions on 51 targets. He appeared in 16 out of 17 games last season for the Texans, right? So the Texans were terrible. You don't know what you have there fully, but again, we need 1 year out of him. Rex Burkhead, out of the three, he's the one I don't like the most, if that makes sense. I least like him. Number two, don't forget, Leonard Fournette is out there. Again, we just need 1 year from him to really help round out the running back room. Leonard Fournette started 9 of 16 appearances last year for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So it's not like he never played. I mean, he's a big running back that's just kind of fallen not on hard times. What's the word? Just kind of he's on a decline. So you're like, all right, 28-year-old has reached an inflection point in his career. Fournette has always been relying on volume, which means there's a lot of mileage on his body, 100%. He has never been the most efficient runner, but his 3.5 yards per carry last season was a concerning low point. He will need to adjust his approach and embrace a timeshare. So I still think he's a good quality big back that can get things done. But again, he's not going to be your awesome like running back that you can make things happen. And he's a great veteran running back to have around a Shane and younger players. He won the Super Bowl in 2021. Here's my favorite running back though. Kareem Hunt. Hello. Kareem Hunt began his career with a bang. He led the NFL rushing as a rookie, 1,300 yards in 2017. After 2 productive years with the Chiefs, he goes to Cleveland, and his role changed behind Nick Chubb. So he's still, I think, a really good player, but he was a number 2 guy in Cleveland. And so he's been a tremendous number 2. So he's still out there. And so in 2020, stockpiled 1,200 yards from scrimmage, found pay dirt 11 times. I mean, Hunt's versatile. he's versatile. He can do a lot of things. So I like what Hunt brings. And so look at this. Hunt visited the Saints, Vikings, and Colts and expected to make a decision sooner or later. And you know what he's doing. He's like, look, I don't want to go through the dog days of training camp if I don't have to. So he's kind of hanging out, just chilling. So that's mine right there is Kareem Hunt. Maybe you didn't even realize he's still out there, but I love it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one. Miami Dolphins have a good team. I do think a running back would just be nice. One more running back, at least to get into training camp, see where the competition falls and see what they need to do. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one. Again, miss out on Dalvin Cook, which is just like, not only do you miss out on him, but it goes to the Jets and it's the whole thing. Division rival. Jets are going to be good as it is. Dalvin Cook, Aaron Rodgers, just want to puke, but hang in there. There's running backs still out there. Miami Dolphins, warm weather. Life's good. We're fine. Miami Dolphins, love it. Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions, like they kind of got this thing where there is no thing, and that's what I love about the Miami Dolphins. There's no animosity. There's no hatred with the Dolphins. Two different conferences, NFC, AFC. Dolphins are also like far away from us too. We've never run into each other and given each other any sort of problems. So just always love the Miami Dolphins. Love the logo. My favorite player from the Miami Dolphins. Oh man, Miami Dolphins. I first remember watching when it was Dan Marino, and I just remember thinking, oh man, Miami at the time was like this far away land that you just wondered what it was like. Palm trees, and you're 9 years old. You're like, what is going on down there? So love the Miami Dolphins. Always kind of root for them quietly. And I think too, because you're in the division with Tom Brady for all those years, it was like, jeez, can you beat this guy? Please, somebody beat this guy. So Miami Dolphins have had it kind of like the Lions, where there's always been a star quarterback in the division, just kind of not letting you get by. For the Lions, it was Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers for 25 years. Same with, you got Brady just clogging up the division forever and ever. And you're just sitting there thinking, dude, please, come on. Will you leave? Will you go somewhere? So love it. Respect for the Miami Dolphins. I'll get this background cleaned up. Don't you worry about that. If you're new to the channel, we make videos for teams that are not getting the love nationally like they should. Miami Dolphins are not. No one's covering them nationally. And we want to show love to those guys because love the Miami Dolphins. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we will see all of you on the next one.